Making our roads safer is priority number one, not just for law enforcement, but for all drivers.
And now there's a joint effort in place to reduce the number of deadly crashes in our state. It's called Towards Zero Deaths. And those behind the initiative got to hear firsthand just how important their mission is. Here's Fox 9's Paul Bloom.
Robert was in many ways the miracle child. He was the type of young man parents all hope to raise.
For the U of M marching band director, Robert Brau was his guy, a leader and a role model.
In a group of 320 young people, it's not normal for a freshman to show up and be known by everybody. But Robert drew people in like few I have ever known.
Brau, a Wilmer native, should have turned 23 last week. He should be preparing for graduation later this spring. Instead, there was only pain and heartbreak for his friends and loved ones because of a distracted driver who crossed the center lane. These State Patrol investigative photographs capture the horror of that August 2014 crash on Highway 12 near Montrose.
There was nowhere else for Robert to go when the car struck him without braking. I am told that he and his motorcycle were thrown some 30 feet after he was struck. Robert was dead.
After the deadly crash, Brau's band dedicated its performances to their beloved mellophone player. A scholarship was created in his honor, and Timothy Dean made it his mission to help curb distracted driving on Minnesota roads, speaking at a traffic safety conference on Wednesday in Oakdale.
Driving distracted is a choice. It is not an accident.
This week, law enforcement statewide is cracking down on bad habits behind the wheel. The State Patrol live tweeting some of the tickets being handed out. This 27-year-old driver busted for reading text with his right hand, drinking with his left, and steering with their knees. One law enforcement veteran telling us the focus behind the wheel needs to be on driving.
As for the driver who struck Brau, she was just 17 years old at the time of the crash, so she wasn't charged as an adult. In the end, she was sentenced to probation, community service, and a few days in the juvenile detention center on the anniversary of the crash. Brau's parents have called for stiffer sentences when it comes to distracted driving. Reporting from along 494, Paul Bloom, Fox 9.
A former Totino Grace hockey player who suffered a serious injury on the ice is returning to Minnesota now for rehab.